All right, hello everybody. Let's keep going, developing our game. I'm gonna drink about half of this, maybe. That'll be 15 milligrams of caffeine. That won't mess up my sleep, right? Anyways, let's get the hell to work. Got a billion things to do. So, you're telling me there's a little null reference or some sort of error, right? Well, let's see. So these errors already exist. Oh, these are obvious. What the hell? Or 2 frames, right? That was easy. That was super easy. Next is let's see. Let's see why that is happening. Okay, errors went away. Boom, boom. Works, and it just works. Now, the error that we're facing is this. Skip level. Oh, we don't have any skin to unlock. Hold on, we've already revealed every skin possible. Every skin possible. This is the first error, right? The UI particle. That's your error? So far, this is pedestrian stuff, right? Hold on a sec. But I don't think that's the only problem that we have, so are we sure? Really? I don't have it here. Where is it? It's in Essentials. Somewhere. UI particle. Yeah, canvas particle. Get over here. And let's give it a little test. Yeah, seems to be working fine. Let's test it in real time. Let us test it in real time. So boom, 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 ba-ba. Although it's I didn't see it. Why? It's happening, but we don't see it, huh? Ah, I see. That's the problem. That's the chatter. Main camera. One more time. Ta-da! There's a delay here and it should be on top of everything here. So let me see if we can even do that. Yeah, we probably can't, but doesn't even matter. I can remove this dim background. The error that we have now, let's see. So, oop. Oh, okay. That can't be true. The error. Hold on a sec. You are telling me it was crashing here. Doesn't make any sense. Anyways, I'm not gonna investigate this. We have a whole bunch of things to do. So, if I crash, if I skip, if you open this thing up, if I say purchase, everything is reskinned. Okay, that was easy. Let's move on. I just realized something. We are not indicating to the player which one of these things are already purchased. I kind of don't want to, because it's pretty. I'm liking our skin shop a lot. This is so cool. It's exciting me, right? And I'm an old 26-year-old. And if it's exciting me, it's definitely gonna excite the kids. 26. Well, boom. Try again. Okay, it works. So, boom, boom. That was super easy. Let's test this in landscape mode. Let's make sure it works perfectly in landscape mode. A few things are gonna break, I'm just sure of that. Yeah. Yeah, everything breaks. So, let's go with portrait mode one time. So the relationship between this and then this, right? One by one by one, we can get it right. Main canvas, main menu, skin shop, buttons. Not this button is right. Raw image is in the center. These two are in the bottom. And then this thing is in the middle. What do I want to do with this? Okay. Let's see if we lock these things to the bottom. Okay. That's somewhat logical, but now we don't have any space for this, right? Also, while we're at it, give me a sec. Where's my other phone? Are you alive, my friend? Yes, you are. And let me take a screenshot here. And I gotta test this on the phone first before doing anything. Maybe these buttons are too big when we don't know, right? See this? Let me check. Comparison. Yes, and as document. Let's see if that makes any sense. And that makes all the sense in the world, actually. Everything is perfect. There's a little, this extra margin is a little too extra, but other than that, we're fine. So let me just correct that little thing. Now, so tab manager. So if you're not gonna attach them to the bottom, let's see what would happen if I attach everyone to the center or anchor them to the center. Or the right terminology is. Well, then it'll mess up in the, really go messed up down here. Okay, anyways, let's go back. Let's go down, and also let me make sure if our canvas is, it has the right settings. So one more time, if I go 4K, these things, let me fix these things first. Anchor all of them to the bottom. Okay, texts are all over the place now. Okay. Now, what if I yes, this top ribbon. But oh, it is already attached to the top. Okay, let me take a look at this one more time. I don't want to do anything customized. Okay, I can write a little script that, you know, customize the size of each button. Oh no, I don't really want to make anything smaller here. I mean, I can make some adjustments, but okay, let's do as much optimization as possible. So first of all, let me go to simulator. These two poor guys, they have no place to go. All right. Okay, what if I go a little smaller with these two? Like this. Get back to game and okay, this I gotta force this to be a little more on top. Same goes with this. Custom UI. Yeah. Should update? Yes, do update. Yo, yo. Hey, how you doing? MSABAEIN. How are you doing? So, let's say if it's 17. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Trying to finish up this last 3 hours of work today. Attach this. So, okay, so for PC or any sort of landscape mode, we can bring this up high, like this maybe, or like this. Yeah, minus. Yeah, maybe something like this. So minus 145, huh? Okay. Minus 145 on landscape mode, and then also I have to do the same thing with this guy. Like so. I'm gonna update so that we can test in real time, and then hopefully there will be enough space for our render texture, because this section is perfect, right? And the raw image, this guy, okay, it is centered, right? So maybe it's gonna be a little lower here. Let's give it a little test in landscape mode. Must be a lot smaller in landscape, right? It's okay. I can make that adjustment, but let's see. It did adjust itself, right? Where is it? Top ribbon. Yep, it has adjusted itself. I can't even probably change it, right? Yep. It'll bounce back. And okay, this is not so bad for landscape, actually. Yeah, the only thing that I would change is that these are too small for for the phone. So, but they are good for PC. Okay, so this is the scale for PC. It's this and this, right? Gotta start with which one? Let me put that under here and then say 1, right? Okay, all right. Custom scale on PC. Let me see, how does this work even? No, I don't trust this. I go with landscape. So I gotta go with screen width and height instead of is mobile. So where's this? Let me duplicate this exact script. UI scale landscape. Base portrait scale vector 3. Transform scale, local scale. Portrait. Boom, boom. Simply transform local scale is base local scale or custom scale on PC. Easy. Let's see if it works properly. Let's see if it works properly. Yeah. This is it. Get out of here. I'm gonna go with 0.85, 0.85, 0.85 should update. Yes, go with 1.5, 1.1 here. And this 1 star is very tilted to the right. Get over here. Don't be tilted to the right so much. Let's play. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. The only thing is this is not working, so probably something is blocking it, right? Tab manager, top bar. Yeah, so first of all, this is it. This shouldn't be even recast target. Same goes with this guy. Same goes actually with this guy. These are the only thing that are clickable, right? So let me start back with portrait mode. Oh yeah, it's the raw image, obviously. No. Who made this stupid game? Ha. Beautiful. Beautiful. One more thing. One more thing. This top ribbon can expand even more to 4,500 even. Let me make sure it's not like as targetable, and boom. Did you see that? Wait. This is not properly lined up. Huh. It's exactly minus 45. Well, then probably it's gotta be higher, right? Why are we even trying to be Sherlock Holmes here? These things never matched. So, I don't know. One should be closer to 0, so 35. Oop. Yep. Now there needs to be an icon, a coin icon here. But we'll see about that. Okay. And where should I even bring that that structure from? That structure. I had it somewhere good. Oh, I gotta open up a few projects to make sure. And we better do it now. I don't want to postpone it for later. Anyways, this is tested now, right? Let me test it on tablet too. It should not break. With simulator. Let's go with iPad. Pill cutout. No, not that. iOS Classic. Tablet large. It's weird, but it's okay, right? It's weird that these stars are misplaced like that. But it'll probably be okay. Anyways, this is not such a big deal. Let's go with game, boom, boom. Just one thing, we can make this a little less opaque. Make it be a little in the back, more in the background. I killed that is success. I killed that is success. Done. One more thing. Coin icon. Let's just do it. Let me bring up that because I've never memorized that that structure where you put in content feeder or something, and then the icon that is with the text, they move together with TextMesh Pro, but I never got to memorize that exactly. I've done it once and I copy it everywhere. Okay, it's supposed to serve me. I'm not gonna serve the technology. That's how it works, right? Because I am the greatest. Get over here. Get over here, little doggy. It's somewhere in Meta Prefab, I guess. The name should be Meta Prefab, is it not? Is it just Meta? Prefab, come on. Yeah. I know my stuff. Okay? I know my stuff. If anyone tells you that this guy doesn't know his stuff, they're full of you know what. See? I'm telling you, they call him the greatest of all times for a reason. Just a content size fitter. That's it? That sounds very simplistic. I know if I recreate this, it won't work, man. I know it. I've done it a billion times. This is a big lie. This is a big, fat lie. So, supposedly, this text needs to have a content size fitter that is preferred size in horizontal. And now I can have a icon, attach it to the left, make it be a coin, like so, place it here. Wait, maybe I should place it over there, right? And boom, boom. Yep, okay. It's actually a lot simpler than I thought. So get over here. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. A lot painless. A lot more painless than I thought. So $2 would be like this. $22 will be like that. We'll never have this, but it'll be okay. So that's okay. By the way, let us make sure we are using one coin icon everywhere. So this is, let's say main, right? This is 128 by 128. I don't like that. It'll do the job, right? But let's go with the 256 by 256 one. So this is not the main one. So that we have options, right? If later we want to have 256 by 256, we can. So that was easy, right? Now let's do that in a few places. So there's this start coin, boom, 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 boom. Text price. So we said content fitter, preferred size, icon main to the right, a little distant. This is so large anyways, 85 by 85. Bring it down a little and bring this over there. 6. Wait. Okay, let's go with 8080. Text 58. A little over here. Just finding the balance. So now if I say 22 works, now this one, we gotta be prepared for 3-digit numbers. So let's go with 55 maybe. And for the coin icon, let's go with 7575. Attach it here. Yeah, these two digits are completely useless, but they are psychologically required. Make it perfect. I'm happy with this. Have it here, we have it there. While we are at it, we might as well commit our changes, right? This was a Freudian slip, not listening to Michael Jackson for a few hours. I purposefully not listen to Michael Jackson in the gym. I go with some cringe pop music from 2010s, but I purposefully stay away from Michael Jackson. I mean, not trying to brag or anything, but come on, guys. This is Conor McGregor, right? I mean, he can't get bigger, but like, I'd say I've got bigger biceps, right? Wouldn't you say? Wouldn't you say? Come on. I mean, he is the notorious one, right? But there's nothing stopping us from doing a little play. Panel level end is our next target. Content feature. That's it, right? There are no other places. Other than while we're at it, we might get it done here, right? Other than this. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Oh, it's already done. I'm a genius. I'm the greatest of all times. Listen, they call me the greatest of all times for a reason. Boy, I must be the greatest. Base. Save, boom. ladies and gentlemen, done and done. Now, in between going to the gym, I actually thought about this, and the first thing that I came up to the conclusion was we don't need to yeah, this camera needs to turn on and off, because rendering will happen even if you're not looking at the render texture. It'll still try to write into it, and we are not doing that. So this is the idea. Well, I am gonna wait for yeah, I have an idea. We can have a static action on skin shop spawned, right? And override start. Yeah. And now preview manager in its start, well, in Awake really, but in start can say panel. Well, it should be on Awake, come to think of it, right? Because it's gonna make it easier for testing. Panel skin shop instance unspawn. There, yeah, unspawned. Void on skin shop spawned. Then we go panel skin shop instance on open. On panel open. Void, yep. Void on skin shop panel open. On skin shop spawn and on skin shop panel open. That's and by extension on panel closed. Void on skin shop panel closed. Boom, boom. Ba 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 ba. Kimbo, don't be shy. requires an int or bool, right? Has skin changed, and tooltip, right? Interesting. Okay, so on panel open, we need a camera. We need a camera. Public camera. Camera. Well, camera. Get out of here. No, not a public camera. Who does a public camera? Camera, easily. Cached camera. And on panel open, we set its game object to true. And on panel close, we set it to false. Just like that. Panel spawn, we do these and start. Beautiful. We might as well, instead of awake. I gotta fix this habit of mine. Enable and then disable. But even though this will never happen, we gotta stay on principle here. Plus, minus. Just gotta be undisciplined. I almost killed myself in the gym today. That was crazy. I gotta take my keratin, and probably I gotta bump my keratin from 5 grams to 10 grams. Because my workouts are getting intense these days. Like, they're getting crazy. So what was the name of that thing? Design loader or something? Gotta go to loader. Design loader. Yeah, this only means one thing. We need a new canvas. Let me test it with what we have already. We'll make sure it works now. And then the next step would be to gotta make sure it has a sorting order of 1 at least. Boom. Beautiful. Works like normal. I close it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. And also, double checking something. Camera is off, right? On, off, on, off. on, off, on, off, on. So this is Canvas Skin Shop, correct? Yep. Gotta put it in the resource folder. Get over here, buddy. Get over here. And move over here. Canvas Skin Shop. That's your place. You understand that? Understand that. So, design loader. Canvas Skin Shop will be prefabs. Boom. Canvas Skin Shop. 1.5 and 1.5 maybe. Nope, there's extra space here. I've deactivated this, right? Yep. Boom. There. Doom. Works like a charm. Boom. Boom. And no errors, nothing. It's just works like nothing has happened. Works like nothing has happened. Alright? And delete this. And this button thing. On awake. Well, override awake. I'm gonna set visibility to false. Well, you don't have to do that, right? All I have to do is set here. Set this guy to false here. And does it happen on awake or on start? I'm not really keen to trusting this. Yeah, it happens in the start. Yuck. I'll do it myself. I do it myself. So set visibility false. Oh, by the way. Oh yeah, this all. Oh, okay, so let's set visibility false, and on start, or actually, really, as we discussed 15 minutes ago, on enable, on disable, you're gonna go with skin shop, panel skin shop, on spawned, on skin shop spawned, visibility to true. So we won't have this button before the skin shop is opened or loaded. But that creates one bug here. What if I, yeah, that'll create that bug. So, I mean, it's easily solved. So boom, and I start, and then it will show up here, right? Oh, it won't, because main menu is turned off. Okay, so that's good. That's very good. That's very good. So therefore, the next time that I come here, close this next time that I come here, boom, it is there. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay, that's very smart. One more thing. This previewer, this thing, this needs to move to 15 kilometers away, basically. A little more, go to 500. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see you around here. You gotta beat it. Okay, so now it's very, very optimized. We are basically loading into nothingness. really we're gonna load into nothingness with if we make these things procedural. Procedural, huh? That's another challenge. Okay, so the fact that everything is just works is so eerie. It's a thriller. Skin is beautiful. Nothing is loaded in the beginning. Everything is staggered, and the code just supports it like butter, right? That's what happens when you have good structure. Okay, they call me the greatest of all times for a reason, guys. They call me the greatest of all times for a reason. Let me commit our changes. And now we have a decision to make. Are we going to go interesting? That's how you write procedural level generation. Let me take a look at my assets here. I assume okay, this is the perfect kind of pivot. Okay, what about these bumps? How good are they built? I mean, I don't expect that much of a cohesiveness, but it's, well, is that the only one that we have? Because this is wrong. Yeah, this is right. It's so right, it might even invent the airplane. I'm 26 and I'm allowed to say dad jokes. Right? And then the tip of this will be the ending, right? So this will attach to here. And then that's how we go down. But then there are so many benefits to going procedural in this game, and optimization is the least of them. In a game like this, you can really enjoy procedural. It's about 3 hours of work to get it right. Maybe 4 if some stuff goes south, because I've gotten sort of unfamiliar with the structure of these, but I know I've done perfect because this is the pivot, so it's reliable. Alright, so since I will be only working on this game for the rest of the day, I still got 2 more hours to work on this. So instead of making a full 3 hour, I'm gonna stop the stream here, eat something. In half an hour I'll be back and we'll work for another an hour and a half.